Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Month Review. Um, you'll probably notice I am not doing this one in person. I kind of just haven't been feeling that great lately and been super busy. So this is just easier and faster for me to get out, and I will do this if I'm like super busy some month like I am this month. I'm not even that busy. It's just I'm tired, man. Anyway, April wasn't that eventful of a month, so it's going to be a kind of shorter month review. Easter happened in April, and the Easter party kind of sucked. We brought my rabbits over, and they got constantly scared by my grandma's dog because he kept trying to wander out and eat them, and then all my family members were just like, "Oh no, that dog wouldn't harm a fly. That dog is so nice," or saying like, "Oh, he's a little bitch dog, he won't do anything." And it's like, no, dude, if he's a dog, he's gonna want to eat those rabbits. Just because you guys think he's like a little weakling dog or like some little nice dog, doesn't mean he doesn't want to eat those rabbits. He's a dog. It's what they do. Anyway, we played some Secret Hitler. It's a board game. If you don't know what it is, look it up. It's really fun. That was like the best part of Easter. Other than that, the creepy great uncle was there. I'm not gonna name drop him. Uh, you know, it was just like, I didn't really want to be there. The only other thing I have listed as bad is that I got sick. Um, and for me, that's like a big thing because I have a really good immune system. So if I'm sick, I'm usually sick for like half a day. I got sick for like a week. So that's not usual for me. So it sucked way more than it probably does for a normal person to get sick for a week, honestly. Because I'm not used to it, like that never happens. Uh, that wasn't that bad though. Did get to miss some school, you know. In other news, I started working again because if you remember in the March month review, they took me off the schedule a ton. They put me back on the schedule in April. I've been getting more money because I've been working more. So that's always nice. Have more money to spend on fucking. I don't know. I don't even spend money on like that much anymore. I don't buy Fortnite skins anymore. Fuck Epic Games. We'll get to that in the Fortnite section later. Now for the more interesting stuff. The March month review is my best performing month review so far. So that's probably one of my favorite things about April because it's got, let me check. It's got 159 views right now as I just checked and 10 likes. So that is like, other than my fucking stupid ass Plants vs Zombies video and shit, that's like one of my most viewed videos. This is like one of my best performing videos, so I'm really happy about March month review being that successful. Especially since February was not that successful. February only got 38 views. Not good. January got 132. Anyway, I'm not gonna keep rambling about my view counts. Anyway, just March month review did really well, and that made me happy. I have been listening to more different music because throughout most of 2025 I was like super heavy into 90s dance music like Eurodance, like Aqua, um Real McCoy, shit like that. So I've been listening to a lot of like, let me check. Hold on. Let me open my YouTube music. Oh, that's another thing. Fucking use YouTube music. So many people are like, "Oh my god, YouTube music is stupid. Oh, I use Spotify. I paid for Spotify Premium." Fuck that. No. All right. If you are gonna pay for a music service anyway, pay for YouTube Premium because you get YouTube Music benefits bundled in with that, and then use YouTube Music as your thing because YouTube has like every fucking song in existence. And on top of that, also YouTube Music has like YouTube videos of songs. So like there's you know how there's a bunch of YouTubers who re-upload songs on their own YouTube channel with like shitty lyrics on the screen and stuff. All those are on YouTube, but also like custom covers of songs, stuff like that. So there's just a lot more variety on YouTube Music. It's a really good music service. Everyone should be using it. Spotify fucking sucks. Apple Music fucking sucks. SoundCloud is an abomination. Anyway, what I've been listening to has been changing quite a bit. I've still been listening to some '90s dance music. I was listening to like Daisy and the Scouts for a little bit. Lately I've been listening to. Lately is like the past 3 days. I've been listening to like 40s and 50s music and stuff. You know, like Frank Sinatra, Leslie Gore, the Chordettes. You know, shit like that. Ink Spots. You know, uh, I like a lot of that music because a lot of it's featured in like old, not even old, but like kind of old now stuff like Planet 51, Sunshine, Lollipop. Wait, no, fuck, that's Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Fuck, Lollipop by the Chordettes is in Planet 51 though. That's why I got him confused. Anyway, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs has Sunshine, Lollipops, and Rainbows. By Leslie Gore. And Fallout has a fuck ton of the ink spots and a bunch of other random people. You know, it's just good music. It's nice, upbeat music most of the time, at least. There is always like time period doesn't change that people are gonna be making both sad and happy songs. You know. Oh, oh, this one's big. I started watching Trailer Park Boys, and that show is fucking hilarious. Um, I'm gonna give you guys a spoiler for the May month review. I already finished Trailer Park Boys, and I'm rewatching it because of how good it is. It's just like nonstop hilariousness, but it's also like actually got a compelling story, you know. And I like one of my favorite things in the show is when they turn Ricky's car into his house, which I'm assuming is because the fucking actual car in real life just stopped working, so they just made it his house in the show to explain why he couldn't drive it anymore. Which reasonable, but that show's really fucking good. Watch it if you haven't. It's not like Breaking Bad level of writing or anything, but it is super fucking hilarious. All right, now on to the video game stuff. This is going to be kind of a lightning round because it's just a bunch of Fallout stuff and then a very, very small Fortnite section for the first time ever. So, first things up, I made a Fallout mod. I'm actually going to put it in the description of this video if you want to go download it and happen to play Fallout Tale of Two Wastelands. It is a Fallout Tale of Two Wastelands mod. Technically, though, you don't need Tale of Two Wastelands because it uses an object that's unused in New Vegas, so the files are still in the base game. Anyway, I made a Fallout mod, so that's pretty sick. I didn't like learn to code or anything. I frankly just used FNV edit and copied over some stuff from the fucking New Vegas files, changed some shit, added a crafting recipe, called it a day, done. Next up, New Vegas is now among one of the very few games that I have over 200 hours in. Two of those games I know for a fact are Minecraft and Fortnite. I definitely have like 10,000 hours in Minecraft. I'm estimating. I don't know the exact number because I played a lot of it on Java, where it doesn't track your playtime, and I've also played a lot of it on like weird ass versions, like the 3DS version. Um, my cousin's fucking PS3. Uh, fucking my friend's Xbox, you know, just a bunch of random places. You play Minecraft all the time. So I definitely have at least 10,000 hours on Minecraft across like a billion different fucking platforms. Then there's Fortnite, and yeah, I have like probably, I'm guessing like 3,000 hours on Fortnite, maybe. I don't know. That's still quite a lot. But yeah, New Vegas is now among the few that I have 200 in. I'm trying to think of what the other ones are. Little Big Planet I have 500 in. Little Big Planet 3 specifically. And Fallout 4 I have close to like 700 hours in. So yeah, I think that's actually literally all the games that I have over 200 hours in. I have like 250 in New Vegas. But as part of getting to that 200 hours in New Vegas, I beat all 4 DLCs for New Vegas. I am playing Tale of Two Wastelands, so I still need to beat Point Lookout and the Pit, and go through and do a bunch of Fallout 3 side content that I skipped. Like I still haven't even done Oasis and stuff like that. But I'm mostly done with New Vegas itself for right now, so I kind of got to go back and do the Fallout 3 stuff. Anyway, I beat Honest Hearts, which I've already beaten before, but I paid way more attention and like read the survivalist stuff. I already talked about that though. I beat Old World Blues. I believe I already talked about that. I don't know for sure. Basically, it's the best one. It's my favorite one. However, I beat Dead Money, and I hated Dead Money the first time I went through it. The second time, I fucking loved it, man. Oh my god. I think it might have to do with the fact that I was, instead of being around level 20, I was like level 45 or something when I went through the DLC. So I was a lot more prepared. But the hollow rifle, really fucking good. That's like still one of my main guns, even now that I'm done with the DLC. And I actually used it a lot in Lonesome Road. It's really good if you do a luck energy build, which is what my build is. Um, and then I beat Lonesome Road for the first time. I've never played Lonesome Road until April 2026. And I thought it was okay. I expected it to be a lot longer. Like Dead Money, that DLC was long. Old World Blues, that wasn't that long, but you know, it had some meat to it if you actually explored around. Same with Honest Hearts. Honest Hearts, and honestly, Hearts is kind of short, but I expected, because what I've heard about Lonesome Road, I heard that it's like the most writing heavy and stuff, and Ulysses talks a lot, so I expected it to last a lot longer. I beat it in like 3 or 4 hours. It was not that hard at all. The tunnelers, I barely even encountered those. I did the Courier's Mile. I went to fucking Long 15 and Dry Wells. I nuked both the NCR and the Legion because I'm doing an independent run, and I did not get the blackjack duster, but because I'm doing a yes man run, I spawned it in and got rid of the house duster because that doesn't match. Also, it gives you +1 to luck, which again I'm doing a luck build, so that's important. Um. So yeah, that's it for the Fallout stuff. Now for the Fortnite section. All right, welcome to the Fortnite section, everyone. This Fortnite section is going to be a bit shorter than all the other ones because the other ones, take up like half the video. I only have one bullet point to talk about this time. The main thing of note for me that happened to Fortnite in April of 2026 is that Save the World went free to play, and that isn't even that big of a deal. First off, they said that it was already gonna go free to play like a bunch of years ago. They did back out of that in 2020 and were like, "Oh, it's never gonna go free to play, and if you buy it after this date, you can't earn V-Bucks anymore." I am a Fortnite Save the World founder, so I still get V-Bucks even after the free to play update, which I am glad that they let founders keep earning V-Bucks. Um, Other than that, the main stuff is just that it had some small quality of life improvements. Mainly that, honestly, I don't even really know. I haven't actually liked the update that much. They made it to where defenders aren't placed at a defender outpost anymore. Defenders are instead equipped in your hero loadout, and they follow you around like companions. And it's really annoying because now everyone just has a bunch of defenders all the time, and nobody is actually doing the work themselves. So, like, fuck off. What's the point of even fucking playing Save the World at that point? I personally don't use defenders at all anymore because I am boycotting it, and I really miss being able to place defenders down like Plants vs. Zombies or Bloons TD6 towers. Because, that's actually useful on your storm shields where you're building up a more permanent defense. Other than that, they made the home base explorable. So home base used to just be a menu, and it was kind of up to us to figure out what the inside of home base looked like, which I kind of liked. It made it to where home base looked different for everyone because it looked different depending on how you imagined it. Now you can just fully explore home base. They turned the entire menu into an explorable area, kind of like COD World War II. If you've ever played that game, you can still use the menu version of it, also like in COD World War II. You don't have to use the walk around home base, but you do spawn in it by default, and it's kind of just unnecessary. Like, it already worked fine as a menu. All the different menu sections have their own they have their own like space that you can go walk to. It's just kind of weird. Oh, also, you just see Ray floating around now. I liked that Ray was like kind of just a disembodied voice you heard on the quest logs. Now Ray is just like floating around. Anyway, last main thing that they changed with the Fortnite Save the World update, because they are no longer selling Save the World, all the Save the World packs can't be sold anymore because they were designed with Save the World being included with them, obviously. So all the Save the World pack skins are now being resold in the item shop. Oh, that's great. Okay. By the way, I did record this entire Fortnite section while actually playing the game that you're watching. Anyway, see ya. This is the end of the Fortnite section. Bye. Well, that is it for this video. I think I'm going to give April a 6 out of 12 for overall score and put it in B tier. It's kind of just a middle of the pack month. Like I said, it hasn't been that eventful. As you can see, it's mostly just been like chilling around in April. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. Sorry again that this one took so long to get out. I meant to have it out yesterday, but the entire video got corrupted and I needed to re-edit the whole thing. And I've also just been very busy and quite tired lately. So, anyway, I swear I'm going to try to get the next video out sooner. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Please ring the notification bell, and see you later.